And I'm just going to continue like this by saying that was all that happened at LASTMA office in at Oshodi today. So if you were watching from part 1, this is continuation. And I want to say that henceforth, if you see anybody or you know anyone who is on their rights, but the LASTMA operators on the road are oppressing unnecessarily, we have started the campaign. Okay, it's called, you can be a LASTMA reporter. Okay, we have an email. It's called, the hashtag you will use if you are reporting your experience with LASTMA officers is hashtag LASTMA diary. Hashtag LASTMA diary. If you know if you are abroad but you know somebody in Nigeria who is experiencing problems, okay, who is experiencing problem with LASTMA officers in Lagos, even police, it has become my duty, therefore, use the hashtag LASTMA diary and report your experience. Or if you wish to send a direct message without using, of course, Rennie, they reinflated all the 4 tires by them, because they were the ones who deflated it. I did not bring my car into your yard with deflated tires. In fact, they were even new tires, new set of tires. So I just hope that they have not even done anything damaging to it. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much, Aziz Nuruddin Lekon AZ. So that is the hashtag on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That is the hashtag LASTMA diary. Anytime you have any encounter, just make sure you film it and show that you are on your right. If you are not on your right, I will not support. But if you are on your right, henceforth, I will take it up and I'll contact the GM. And I'm also in touch with their legal director now, who also saw me with them and was like, kill any shit. Even their legal director that they banked on to charge me to court for supposedly insulting governor and going online, their legal director was also like, you guys went overboard. You are spoiling the name of the agency under whatever guise known to you. He was reprimanding them in my presence. So because of that, gentlemen, and if you know anybody in Lagos who is being oppressed by LASTMA or police officers, just make sure that you have pictorial or video evidences untouched or undoctored. Send it using the hashtag LASTMA diary, or just send email to lastmadiary@gmail.com. lastmadiary@gmail.com. Send your evidences there. We will take it from there. I can assure you, they have given me a new assignment, and I'm glad to take it up. They did not give it to me by themselves, but I assume that they want to give me that assignment by impounding my car, just because I wanted to rescue a friend by roadside in less than 30 seconds. So they have given me, and I feel a sense of responsibility or duty to take it up from there. So I'm taking it up. Gentlemen and ladies, if you know anybody who is being violated by LASTMA or police task force men on the road, send it to us at email lastmadiary@gmail.com, or use the hashtag LASTMA diary to report it on social media. I'll get it and then we'll follow it up. I'm interested. So that is the update as per LASTMA. Okay, so that is as per LASTMA and the Lagos Task Force. We must check them. Okay, we must begin to check all this. They are misrepresenting the agencies, because even the GM was so mad. It was so, I don't mean mad in the literal sense of mad. It was so angry. Can't you just have some concessions? Somebody who is not familiar with whatever issue you have with commercial operators on the road sees somebody who waved in down by roadside and decides to rescue, less than 30 seconds. Is that a problem? Thank you, AZ. Aziz Nuruddin Lekon, lasmadiary@gmail. That's the email. Or hashtag lasmadiary. Let's take it up. I have constituted myself to start doing that responsibility. So anytime you have any issue, feel free. Aha, God bless you. Um, so I felt a sense of duty. I was going for another assignment on that day, but that happened, and I felt God wanted to use me for that purpose. If you have been oppressed, being oppressed, or going to be oppressed, or perceive that you might likely be oppressed, or you know someone that has been oppressed or has been oppressed, send us information using hashtag LASTMA and or send email lasmadiary@gmail.com so that you can also be a LASTMA reporter. But do me a favor. Do me a favor. The favor you will do me is this. Henceforth, if you are reporting any case, if you also see where LASTMA men are doing well, if you're also seeing where LASTMA men, I was planning to sue them, but because of the way the GM intervened, he came on his crutches. He was supposed to be resting. Do you understand? He came on his crutches. He came on crutches. The man had an injury recently. I've not met him before. And he came down, and I saw the lucid intervention. And I felt like, well, apart from the tires they deflated, nothing wrong else. And I don't know how to lie. I will not lie that something was missing in my car. The things I left in the car are still there. Although I've not checked other sensitive things, but from the surface look of things, everything is still there, apart from the tires they deflated, which they inflated back. And I'm not going to lie because I'm an objective person. I don't know how to lie, and that's just me. So what I should do here is to say that if you also see where LASTMA, because I have told the legal director that if your men do well, I will commend them. I'm not here to make anybody look bad, but when they do bad, I'll say it. When they do good too, I'll also say it. So if you also see where they do good, because I'm also aware that there are some good men like the GM, for instance. If you also see where some good people are doing good on the road, you can as well send it. I don't mind. We can praise them. We can praise them. We can appreciate them. It's not a bad idea. Okay? But where they do bad seems to outweigh where they do good. And we can always make the bad ones come to public light. We can also make the good ones too come to public light. We can report it too. Is it not in this same country that we see police traffic wardens doing well and people are celebrating them on social media? We have seen it. The woman at Sabo, for instance, she will be dancing and celebrating. She will be happy directing traffic, and she was celebrated. Was it the police that celebrated him? No, it was people, members of the public who saw her doing well, and they felt like, wow, we love this woman. She's making life easy for everybody. People who are returning from work, who are facing hectic traffic, or people who are going to work and are having issues on the road. So if you think police is bad, what about that traffic warden at Sabo who was doing well? It was the same Nigerian people who celebrated her, and she trended. So if you know anybody by any chance, see, there's something called probability. The chance that many of them will do bad is there. We will report them. But the chance that at least there's one person doing good is there, is also there. And the reason we are, and the reason we are celebrating the good ones, is not because we want to make it look like, this one is good among the bad. No, it is to encourage others. This is an example you can emulate now. In fact, the GM was telling them today, is it every time that you must arrest people and make them pay? What about the concession that, this person is not even aware that that place is not good to park? And you just tap at their window. Sorry, this place is not good for you to park. Please, can you move? And the person will move. In many instances, many people are not even aware. that you have issues at that particular spot and people, you don't want people to park there or pick some passengers there. What is also wrong if you go to where passengers are stranded and waiting and just say, oh please, can you move to the bus stop, this is not a good place for you to wait, this is not a designated bus stop. What is wrong with that? Must you always arrest and make people pay? I don't understand. I even learned that now they are arresting motorists because of nose mask. LASTMA, Lagos State Traffic Management Agency or Authority. Traffic management. Somebody's in their car. They are not obstructing. They are not causing traffic. They have not caused accident. They are not receiving call. They are not. They are using their seatbelt. They are not doing anything wrong. And you will now be looking for any excuse because they did not wear nose mask. Is that part of traffic problem? No. Is somebody in their car without nose mask part of your problem, Mr. Lasma? I just don't understand. But at any rate, I leave that one. Omoba, I'm reading the comment too. I'm reading the comment too. Maybe okay. I understand you. I should have inboxed you. Okay. August 5th protest revolution. Uche Frank on Facebook says so. Tomorrow is August 5th now. Okay, no worries. I just got. It was this evening I got the details of the different places where they will be meeting: Abuja, Lagos, and other places. So it's not a bad idea. Um, no, no, no. I don't need to fake anything. I'm a real person. I don't need to fake whether the person I picked up had medical emergency. It's not necessary because what I was even going for is also an emergency. So I had to leave the car with them and go for my assignment because I'm that kind of person. I don't get worried about whether somebody is trying to stop me or anything. I don't need to get stopped. We have a lot of things ahead of us to do. So why should I let LASTMA, hooligans, or talks affect my day? I just left the car with them and moved on by public transport. That's me for you. Um, yeah, my number is on WhatsApp, Omoba. My number is on WhatsApp. And let us quickly go to. I'm supposed to do a separate broadcast for this, but for those of you who are supporting the initiative for the Push Start project and the street outreach, yes, that's computer graphics training, photography, and all those sessions we promised to start doing was supposed to be the next thing, but because of the last mile headache, which I'm also glad to take up their own assignments henceforth. Okay, we needed 430,000 or so, 435, but we got 135. So we have been able to purchase the laptop for the instructor, and I showed that one in the last broadcast before LASTMA bite. Okay, and then the next is that we needed 300,000 to complete it. Okay, the day after LASTMA impounded my car, somebody sent 50k, so making it 250k that we need to complete now. About okay, I'll try to do that. So we need 250k to complete and get started with the we already bought the laptop. We now need to buy the projector, and then we now need money for to pay the instructor and some other logistics. So we need 250 to complete. As a result, Remite goons, you dey you dey vex go. Okay, but at any rate, so to complete what I was saying, we need 250 to start the next phase of our project. 250,000 naira. I'm sure one person can pay it. It's just that because I'm not AY sure, we are not, I'm not promising you table for 2 or 5 million naira, table for 5 or 2 million, or table for 10 or 5 million naira. That is not to spite AY. He's a good guy. But I'm just saying because it is not entertainment. All right. So But I'm sure that there are people watching who can pay the 250k and just say, "Oh, guy, get started with this project already. We love what you're doing." A lot of people do it, or we have five people sending 50,000 each to complete it, and we get started with the next phase of project. At this point, we should already be doing 5 million naira per project so that we can reach more people. We are still doing small size of people, and we are still having difficulty. Kò yẹ kó le tó yẹn now. You people, if you have, do. Or we need 10 people who can give us 25,000 naira each, and then we'll get started with this next phase of project. Because we're already doing the street mobilization, we just need the fund to get everything done or everything set, and then we just move. If it is possible that we do every day, I'm ready. I'm available to do anything every day, but it is just because of paucity of fund that we give intervals to them. They released my car. The GM came down by himself. In fact, Emigon, I was impressed. He came down by himself. He had injury, and he even managed with the injury. He came down and he was like, "No, no, 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 no. This I played the video in part one of this broadcast. So this is part two because the internet, stopped and continued again. So that's it, people. I appreciate it. For those who might want to reach out, WhatsApp number, please, is as follows on your screen. And then for those who already have the WhatsApp, and then mobile, just a vex. I understand you. So that is for those who are willing to reach out to me by WhatsApp. But those who just want to send the support fund or support donation, this is the number. This is the account detail on your screen. Akinade Genesis Akintunde. Good job, bros. Nigeria will be a better place if we all refuse to give bribes. Please let me know about the project. Akinade from US. Of course. I've been talking about the project. We are training people on the road. If you check our channel, where you see some videos we have started doing, going on the streets, meeting people we never met before, buying them food and recruiting them into a. We are not just not big suit persons, not people who are comfortable, but the people on the streets who don't have jobs and who always constitute nuisance or problems on the road. They are the ones we are targeting, and there are very many, from bus stop to bus stop, from junction to junction. So we are trying to see how we can train them, give them little capital, monitor them, get their information, their data, support them until they are able to stand on their own and do and start being themselves, so that we can restore dignity to as many as we can reach. Okay, and that is the idea. Okay, so that's the idea, and I want to say thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, I need to do other things and also rest. It's been some kind of a long day for me. Thank you so much, everybody, and yeah, I'll still leave you with Larry Safari as usual now, Shibi. Okay, tomorrow is August 5th, Revolution Now Day. Thank you so much. I see you tomorrow, guys. Bye for now.